Guys, what's good? It's your boy Phil. Today we're talking about solo leveling a little bit early. You know why? Because there's no new chapter today. Very unfortunate. You hate to see it. You really do, especially with where we're at in the manhwa right now. Unfortunately, we gotta take a break. You know, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing because things were getting really hype. Things were escalating, snowballing really fucking quickly. And my boy Wu is about to rip this dude Thomas Andre's head off. So he gets to live for another week, I guess. No, but unfortunately, is it the artist or the writer? I don't know who it is, but someone is not feeling too well. Got to take that week break, which is good. You love to see that. You definitely want them to take that break, get their health in check, all that shit. Look at Tower of God. My man's just taking a long break, and he deserves it. All these artists and writers and all of them deserve these breaks. So let's have some fun. Let's have a nice little discussion video. Am I right? Recap video, review video, whatever you want to call it. Today, I want to talk about the America arc. That's what I'm calling it. The America trip vacation my boy Sung Jin Woo has been on for the past, I don't know, 10 chapters maybe, something like that. And what we've had so far in this arc, because as I've been told by numerous light novel readers, this is the shit. This is the shit right here. This is one of the best arcs of the series. And I gotta say, it has definitely started strong. It started really damn strong. We've gotten nice bits of lore, which you know I love. I love that shit. We've gotten nice bits of hype, fights, all that good juicy stuff. My boy Wu exponentially powering up, all that good shit. It's been great. America has been off to a great start so far, and I'm just curious what could happen after this, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. But that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about the America arc so far. That's what I'm going to title the video, I think. So, without further ado, let's do this shit. I think the America arc so far has been phenomenal. I'm really liking it, man. I really like it. This shit has been pretty damn good, man. It's been really damn good. Listen, when you have, and if you guys have been watching me, you know this. When you have 10 out of 10 chapters, back to back to back to back, we're on like a 10 streak right now. It's insane, man. Literally, every chapter has been a banger so far, man. It's kind of crazy. It's been good. It's been a good read, for sure. And I'm really excited for what's going to happen next after this whole Thomas Andre encounter, after the conference that we have, when we finally link up with the Chinese hunter. I've been hyping that dude up for a while. I can't wait. I think that guy's got a lot of potential. I'm excited for the America arc, but this video is about what's happened in the America arc, so let's talk about that, right? Now, where I rank the America arc, obviously I just said it's 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10, all that bullshit. I'm a big fan of these arcs like the Return to Temple of Cartnon. You guys know I'm a big fan of that arc. Big fan. All the hype, lore bits, all that good stuff with the architect, all that shit. Just the nostalgia, I guess you can call it, of coming back to that temple and beating these statues' asses. That was pretty nice. That was pretty good. That's definitely one of my favorite arcs of the entire series. And thus far, probably my favorite arc of Season 2, if I'm being real with you. Wasn't a big fan of the Japan S-Rank gate break, no. That shit didn't hit for me. Not a big fan of that. Another arc I really like, obviously everyone loves the first arc, the prologue, all that good stuff with the statue. Sets the whole precedent of the series. All that good stuff. Good shit there. I'm a big fan of the Dungeon and Lizards arc. That's a sleeper arc, I feel. Underrated for sure. But another one I really like, obviously, the Return to the Demon Castle. Demon Castle Part 1, Part 2. Both of them slap. Big fan of that shit. Really starts to hint towards all the monarchs and rulers and all that good shit that we know of now. That's good stuff. Big fan of that arc. And then Jeju Island, of course, is the other big arc. I mean, it's up there for me for sure. I don't rate it as high as, like, you know, the Cartnon temples and the Demon Castle and all that stuff. But Jeju Island is pretty sick. Pure hype arc there for you. But the America arc, where we're at now, I rate it up there, man. It's in like the top 3 for me so far, man. This shit is hype. This shit is hype. This shit is really hype. I feel like everything in Season 2 thus far has built up to this moment. They were obviously teasing America back in like the first chapter. first 2 chapters of season 2, we were seeing Kamish's skeleton. So this shit has been built up for a while, and we're finally gonna get bits about my boy Sung Jin-woo's father. Whenever that gets around, that's gonna be great too. A lot of things are finally coming full circle in this America arc, and that's why I'm excited, man. That's why I'm excited. Now, one of the biggest parts about the America arc, probably my favorite part so far of the entire arc, yeah, I think so, is the bits and pieces, lore, all the stuff about the rulers and monarchs that we've gotten. And this is really something that's been building on for, you know, maybe like the past 30 or something chapters, right? These rulers' authority, my boy Wu, his connection to the monarchs and rulers, all that stuff. Back in the Japan arc with that fucking giant guy, that dude who was locked up like Ganondorf, all that stuff. This was something that was built on ever since then, and it's really coming more and more into fruition in this America arc, especially now after the last chapter. Hello, Thomas Andre popping that armor and shit. That was pretty sick, pretty damn sick, man. I think it's clear now that the rulers, rather the hunters, get their powers from the rulers, and that these fragments of brilliant lights that we hear all this talk about, all this hype about and shit, have something to do with these national level hunters. I think it's pretty clear that all the national level hunters have this armor that they could fucking conjure up. You saw it with Thomas Andre. You saw it with Christopher Croc, that boy over there. So it's safe to assume we're going to see it with the Chinese hunter too. Can't wait for that. That's going to be sick. Speaking of Christopher Croc, another one of the moments that probably might have gone, you might have forgotten about this moment. With all the good hype stuff that's been happening lately in Solo Leveling, you might have forgot who fucked up my boy Christopher Reed. It was 3 different monarchs, 2 of which, not monarchs, rulers. No, they were monarchs. 2 different monarchs who we haven't even seen before. Dude with the blonde hair and the shadowy fucking feet, all that shit, the earrings, and then the waifu monarch. That was the first time we saw those guys. We've been getting monarchs up the ass lately. The giant monarch, those 2. We got teased from Kamish about the dragon monarch, the ultimate destruction guy over there, Shadow the Hedgehog. That dude. We got teased hella monarchs, man. And I'm hyped. I still remember that panel. You remember that spread where they show you the silhouettes of all the monarchs? That shit is hype. They're building on this theory. I think we're going to see the monarchs relatively soon, possibly even in America. There's some type of connection between the monarchs and my boy Wu. Not only that, but the monarchs and my boy Sung Jin-woo's father, right? There's a connection there. We don't know what. We don't know why, but there's a connection there. My boy Wu's father using the portals, all that shit. Dude has been gone for what, like 10 years, some shit like that. Now the conference is gonna be about him. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be, that's gonna be sick, man. I can't wait for the conference. Fuck Thomas Andre and Sung Jin-woo. I need to see the conference. That's gonna be sick. But that's gonna be cool. Can't wait to see that. Red alert on my boy Sung Jin-woo's father. National level enemy or threat there, yeah. He's gonna be bad. It's going to be good stuff. I see them fighting or some shit or teaming up somewhat. I can't wait for that confrontation when Sung Jin-woo meets his father, because that's going to be cool. That's going to be pretty sick. It's going to be good stuff there. I can't wait, man. Another thing that's hit pretty damn hard in the America arc is the fights, obviously. And my boy Sung Jin-woo in the past like 3 chapters, bro, had been insane. Absolutely insane. Actually, fuck the fights for a minute. Just hype moments in general in this America arc. If you started reading Solo Leveling just for like the raw hype, you know, everybody loves, you know, my boy Wu, he's so overpowered and he does all these badass things and all that good stuff, then you're really gonna like the America arc. You really are, because there's so many hype moments in this America arc. My boy Wu resurrecting Kamish. I love that shit. That shit was great. I was a big fan of Kamish. I really wish we could have kept him, but unfortunately, we could not because of, you know, plot shit. But that was good stuff. Finally, after 100-something chapters, maybe some shit like that. I don't even know. My boy Sung Jin-woo finally confronts Hwang Dong-soo. That was some good shit. I mean, look, he probably would have bodied him back then in the Red Gate. Now he definitely was gonna body him. I don't know what Hwang Dong-soo was thinking, but he just got his ass thrown into the stratosphere, bro. So that was good stuff. Big fan of that. That was good. That was good. He's pissed, man. My boy Sung Jin Woo, he's pissed, man. He's really pissed off. And now you got Thomas Andre versus Sung Jin Woo. This is a good fight. The Ajian Guild versus the Scavenger Guild. Good stuff. My boy Woo is running shit over there. I mean, look, yeah, Thomas Andre just popped his armor and shit, but man, I don't know. I don't know if he wins. I mean, he's not gonna win, but I don't know if he lives. That's what I should have said. So that's gonna be great. Can't wait for that chapter next week. Gonna be insane, man. But again, this is for me personally, and the way I see things in the America arc. This is a side story, bro. It's a side story, and it still slaps, man. Because the whole reason we're here in America is to do this conference, right? Link up with all these heroes worldwide. Talk about my boy Woo's dad. All that shit. Talk about these rulers and these monarchs and all that shit. And get the bigger picture about what's going on here in Solo Leveling. And that's the whole reason for this America arc. And when we get, and it's slapping already, but when we get there, man, shit is really gonna take off. For me, personally, that's how I see things. And that's what I can't wait for, man. That's what I cannot wait for in Solo Leveling. I'm excited. I'm excited. This is, in my opinion, listen, back to back 10 out of 10 chapters, bro. Like I said, we're on like a 10 streak. This has potential to be one of the best arcs of the series, if not the best arc of the series, man. It's good shit. It's really good shit. I'm excited. I really am. There's a lot of good things happening in America. I can't even lay my finger on a bad thing. No, I can't. I don't think I can. You know me. I do like my boy Sung Jin Woo to get a challenge in his fight, but honestly, I don't even care about a challenge in this fight, in this arc. I gotta be real with you. I don't care. I'm full on the hype train with you guys now. He could just listen. My boy Sung Jin Woo could just steamroll past everybody, and I would not give a shit, man. It's just that good. I'm enjoying it, boys. I'm enjoying the America arc. And I think you guys are too, man. I think you guys are too. Guys, that was my little recap, my little hype recap, review, discussion about what's going on in the America arc. I like to do these videos every now and then. And, you know, there's no chapter this week. So this was the perfect time to do so. This was the perfect time for me to throw out one of these videos. Usually, maybe I throw a tier list in here, but I mean, the opportunity was just there for me to rant about the America arc. So I took it, and that's this video. Guys, let me know down below, what are your thoughts about the America arc so far? You love it? You hate it? Are you hyped as shit as much as I am? Let me know, and let me know your favorite part thus far of the America arc. We'll say we could go back up until, I don't know, maybe when my boy Woo heals Eugene Ho's father. Maybe that's how far we'll go back. Let me know your favorite moments so far. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.